Hello, and welcome to the fifth in my series of videos inspired by the work Jennifer Brody and I are doing with our Birth Your Truest Story workshop. I started thinking about this month's video right around New Year's. I was thinking of saying something about resolutions and goals, or maybe looking into the future, or maybe something practical. This month, our workshop is just about halfway done, and once again, our participants are bringing in work to share with the group. So I thought they could benefit from some ideas about getting stuff done. Then I realized that what many of us need most right now, what I need, is not more advice about planning and note-taking and list-making, but more inspiration. In fact, I've chosen INSPIRE as my word of 2021. Now, I've never had a word for the year before, and it seems a little bit corny, but I'm going to give it a try. But instead of focusing on the first three dictionary definitions of INSPIRE, I decided to put my attention on number 4. In Merriam-Webster, that's inhale, the act of drawing breath into the lungs. It's really pretty amazing that something so simple and so automatic can be so vital. Literally, the difference between doing it and not doing it is the difference between life and death. I started thinking about what would happen if we as writers were to align our loftier ideas about inspiration with the smaller, simpler idea of breathing. So what if we shed the expectation that some amazing insight will descend on us, or some class or teacher or book or workshop will give us the key to what we need? What if we could recognize that we have the capacity to inspire ourselves every moment? In fact, we do it an average of 12 to 16 times a minute, whether we're paying attention or not. When I'm working with women in labor, I often use breath as a tool. I will remind them you have nothing to do but breathe, or just focus on your breathing. Sometimes I even count breaths as a kind of meditation. And it's really amazing the freedom that comes with that. Freedom from having to decide, from having to plan, because all you have to do is draw in that next breath. Of course, because I love language, I started thinking about words that are related to inspire. And it's interesting to think about the fact that the opposite of inspire is not expire, although maybe it should be. Expire is a synonym for death. And I started thinking about how we could use that word too. Because when we expire briefly between one breath and the next, when we allow a space between one inspiration and the next, that's when we make room for something new. That's when we can let go of what's past and open ourselves up for what's to come. I can't really think of a more powerful practice to start in the new year. This is a kind of rebirth that's available not just when the calendar flips over, but anytime, at any hour of any day. All we have to do is breathe. So I invite you to invite inspiration into your writing practice, quite literally. I wish you easy breathing and that you might discover your inspiration with every breath. Please take a look at the description below for some links. Like this video, share it, and I will see you next month.